Hey there everybody, it's me, Double Blade. Sorry I'm not going to put a webcam in this video. Now I'm starting off with showing you guys a picture of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 bedroom mode. The reason I am showing you this is because I want to tell you guys 3 of my Five Nights at Freddy theories that I came up with myself. I don't know if they're valid or not, but I know I'm going to put this in from my Surprise Saturday this week. So, yeah. First part or theory I have first involves the child in this bedroom. Now, I know 8-bit gaming and the game theorists all say that it is the crying child and that it's like he's the one that's Golden Freddy. I understand that. The game theorists also said that Scott Cawthon was incorrect with his analogy or thesis on how if your frontal lobe is missing, you can't be terrified. Now, or you can be terrified. Now, following that premise, if that factor is completely true, then I'm going to state this. What if, and I know this is an if, what if it were actually his brother? Actually, I'm going to put up a picture now of his brother to show you what I mean. Okay? Frick, where is his brother's picture? Oh yeah. What? Oh, no. Give me a second, let me get a picture of his brother. I'm going to cut out and cut back in. None of his brother that I have, so I'm sorry. But yeah, the picture I was going to show you is right before he picked up the brother, okay, the little brother, and put him in the mouth of Golden Freddy. Or as we all know of him as Fredbear. Now my theory is you are actually the elder brother. Yes, you're not the crying child. Well, you are a crying child. And you are scared out of your wits. But if game theorists' point holds true, then the crying child, if he had lived through his ordeal, would not have enough concentration or ability to focus on the task of going to the doors and the windows and whatever he had to do, you know? However, because his brother does have the capability, because he did not miss his frontal lobe, I can explain to you why I believe that thesis could be true. Now, it has been studied for years that an intense traumatic injury can not only affect the one that it's happening to, but those around them with negative things such as nightmares, hallucinations, and turmoil. Now, the thing I wanted to state was, as an elder brother myself, I've picked on my little brother and sisters and stuff for years. And being older now, from when I was then, I've realized a lot of the SHIT I've done is, you know, horrible, you know? As a brother, it's supposed to be horrible. But the one thing I want to mention is, I think, based on the theories and studies that when a traumatic injury affects more than one person, that anyone can hallucinate from said factor. So, with that being the case, the brother may be feeling extreme guilt for putting his brother's head in the mouth of Fredbear and making the frontal lobe. That might be why we'd be seeing the IV and the pill bottle in the perspective that we see them from. Because, think about it, if the boy is subconsciously seeing this stuff, he wouldn't have a vision of, like, looking at it from the outside of his bed. He would have a vision, like, if he could open his eyes at all, he'd have a vision of it being, like, right next to him. All times, you know? He wouldn't have it, like, as a vision in front of his bed. However, I mean, stating that theory, I don't know if it's entirely true, as I said, but, you know, it makes kind of some sense, you know, in my opinion. That's the first reason why. Or, the first theory, should I say. The second theory, let me think on this a little bit. I believe was answered by the 8-bit game theorists, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I know how to open the box at the end of Night 6. I believe I know how to open it. My theory is this. These are the words it says. It says, some things are best left forgotten. Now, my thoughts are, because the 8-bit gaming had said that nobody's going to be able to open the box because the community itself is too much looking into deep clues. However, I don't think anybody has physically tried to just, leave their computer on and leave the box alone. Like, legitimately, just don't click any of the locks, don't move around the mouse, don't do nothing. Just the moment it appears, just leave it alone. Because the way it sounds to me, things best left forgotten, it seems like to me that if it needs to be left forgotten, it needs to be left alone. That being the case, we should leave it alone. However, Scott Cawthon himself has told us that all the answers we need are in the story. So, and then he also told us the answer to what's in the box anyway, which was all of the things together. My third theory is an adaptation of that opening the box theory. I was thinking this could be a secondary option. We would open up the game programming files. We would find the files that list the box, because of course it has to be in the game files somewhere. It can't just be erased completely because people have downloaded the game. It's got to be in someone's files somewhere. So, the moment that you find the box's files, take all of the storyline files from the first game, the second game, the third game, and the fourth game, shove them all into the box file. And then try to go open the box. Maybe, because all the pieces have to be together, it will open the box and you don't need the DLC. And you won't need to have anything extra. Maybe. However, I'm pretty sure if Scott Cawthon ever saw this video, he'd be like, you're completely 100% wrong, and, all this. I'm just stating my theories to you guys, and I just wanted to do this because it's been bothering me. I know, I shouldn't let things like this bother me, but I am a really big mystery nut. I love it when a good mystery hits. And I want to go inspect every avenue, So, yeah, if anybody has the game, anybody has all those access to all that information, could you give it a shot for me and maybe tell me in the comments below what might happen? I don't know. But these are just my theories